Next event in the pool, the 100-meter freestyle para event. We have Aurelie Rivard, the well-known Canadian 10-time Paralympic medalist.
World record holder in this very event. Let's meet the athletes now. In lane number 9 will be Jessica Tinney. Her classification is S5. She is from Ajax, a suburb here of Toronto. She was 4th earlier in this competition in the 50 fly. Alison Gobal will have lane number 0. She is the S5 classification from Lake Saint Jean, which is in northern Quebec. That's pretty far up there, but they're real big into open water swimming there. They host a big meet every year. Shelley Newkirk, we just see, S6 from Saskatoon. We'll have lane number 8. Down in lane number 1, Sabrina Duchesne, classification S7, 23 years of age. Trains at the University of Laval, Quebec City. Tess Rutliff, the veteran, an S7. She's already made the team based on her excellent swim in the butterfly earlier, originally out of Caledon. Penn School, University of Laval, National Center. The pride of Newfoundland, Katrina Roxanne. She made her 5th, yes, count it, 5th Olympic Games a couple days ago in the butterfly. Mary Jibb is in lane number 6. Jamie Cosgriff will have lane number 3, an X10 from Oakville, a newcomer to the national para team. Her first international was last summer. She has already made the Paralympic qualification standard in her butterfly swim. Ariana Hunsicker from Surrey, BC. And there is your world record holder and defending Paralympic champion, Aurelie Rivard. Spent a lot of her life in Montreal, but she's now training up in Quebec City in the province of Quebec. 5 Paralympic gold medals, 21 major gold medals at major international competitions. Swim Canada's Para Female Swimmer of the Year 6 times in a row. Wow. She's done it all, and she had her birthday 2 days ago. She's 28.
Got another world record holder in the field as well, Shelby Newkirk, not in the 100 free, but she set one in the 50 back last month at a meet in Indiana in the S6. So I'll tell you this, different categories, of course, different classifications, if you will, for Paralympic sport. The 3 athletes in lanes 3, 4, and 5 are all S10s, so they indeed are racing each other and the clock. The standard, Paralympic qualifying standard, is 101.92 for them. Either sides of them in lane 6 and 2, we have S9 athletes, Jibb and Roxanne. And we're underway, the women's para 100-meter freestyle. So they are chasing separate qualification standards up at the top. Tinney's an S5, Newkirk's an S6, Rutliff is an S7, Jibb is an S9, then the 3 S10s, Hunsicker, Rivard, and Cosgriff. Roxanne is the other S9, Duchesne is the other S7, and Gobel is the other S5. That's how it lays out.
Right in the middle, you've got Rivard. Rivard actually is so fast that, in essence, she doesn't really need to prepare for this meet. She can swim through this meet, be qualified, and then put all her efforts into Paris. And sounds funny, but in swimming, you really try to peak once a year if you possibly can, and that's what her and her coach have been planning to do all along.
Hunsicker was about 0.4 of a second behind. She is in lane 5. Rivard is in 4. And then that battle of the S10s in 3, 4, and 5 has Jamie Cosgriff as well. Here comes Aurelie Rivard, less than 10 meters to go. Her Canadian and world record 58.14. She'll be just outside that. 1:00:19, and then it's Hunsicker and then Cosgriff. And then in lane 6 was Mary Jibb with a pretty quick swim of 1:05:58. And that, Byron, I believe, is under the standard. No, sorry, it's not. Just outside.
What a performance by Rivard, and what I mean by that is everybody was pretty close. We've still got one of the athletes still going. 2 of the athletes are still going. All right, the S5s on the outside lanes. Jessica Tinney up in lane number 9, and here comes Alison to the wall, and now here comes Jessica. There we go. And as we mentioned, Aurelie and Hunsicker were almost tied at the 50-meter mark, and then Aurelie just found another gear in the last 25 meters. There she is. And the last 25 meters, she just shifted into high and pulled away with a powerful stroke, and her kick looked magnificent. off the blocks. Kicking underwater, up and stroking. This is Aurelie Rivard. Into the wall. You see how close they are at this point of the race. Remember that when we see the finish. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty close to the 3-S-10s. And now at the end, this is where now Rivard is picking it up, picking it up, picking it up. Power, 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 pulling away from the rest of the field. Powerful kick. Look at the powerful kick there. Keeping the stroke, not breathing the last few strokes, into the wall, and a good touch. Minute point.
So close for Ariana Hunsicker. She was faster than she was in the heats by more than 1/10 of a second, but not quite, still about 2/10 off of that Paralympic qualifying time for the S10s of 101.92, not far off.
And this is the points values that are assigned based on the classification and the time on the far right. And that's why you can see the different finishes by Newkirk ahead of Hunsicker.
Aurelie, congrats on another win. How do you feel about that performance?
I'm happy that I qualified again for the 100 free, but I think it's a little slower than I wanted to go the 9. But it's okay. It gives me an idea of what I need to work on for the rest of the summer.
Justement, tu as eu une médaille d'or à Rio en 2016 et une autre à Tokyo. Donc, sur quoi tu vas travailler pendant les prochains mois pour t'assurer de défendre ton titre paralympique?
Especially the backhand speed and then the last 15 meters and then to finish stronger than my rivals, hopefully.
So I asked her what she was going to work on in the next few months leading up to Paris because she got gold in Rio and gold in Tokyo. Congrats again, Aurelie. You already got your standby pass from Air Canada, so good luck for the rest of the meet.
Congratulations, Aurelie. We also have 2 new Canadian records in that final. Shelby Newkirk in the S6 classification and Tess Rutliff in S7.
We had 2 Canadian records in that race as well, Shelby Newkirk and Tess Rutliff. Nicely done.